are going to learn today how to use lines and shapes to draw an image. And this week we actually learned about lines, how important lines are, so I'll be showing you the different types of lines that we'll be using. Get a sketchbook or a small sheet of paper. I do not use a full-size sheet of paper. I cut them into fours, so get your full sheet of paper, cut them into 4 pieces, and then use one of the small pieces while we learn how to draw or sketch. So the first shape that we are going to do is at the bottom of the paper. We are going to draw 2 letter O's. So we're going to draw the first one towards the left side of your paper. And I'm using a Sharpie so you can see my lines, but you use a pencil and make sure you draw light. So that way if you make a mistake you can erase the lines. Alright, so 2 letter O's. There's one, and I'm going to do another one. I'm going to leave a little space in between the first one. And I'm going to do the second letter O, and you need to try to do it the same size, as close as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect, but close as possible. Inside the 2 letter O's, you're going to draw another small letter O inside both of them. If I'm going too fast, make sure you pause the video. So that's 2 little O's inside 2 small O's. Straight across, I'm going to draw a small square on top of each letter O. There's one there, and a second one there. Alright, so the next line that we're going to draw is a long line, and it's going to go straight across and touch both tops of the square. So I'm going to start about right here, and I'm going to go straight across and draw a straight line, stop about right there, touching the top of the squares. If you want to use a straight edge, you can, but you don't have to. That way you're learning how to draw straight lines without a stencil, as well as letter O's. The next thing you are going to do is at the bottom of the end of this line, I'm going to do a letter C. And I'm going to touch the wheel like that. And then I'm going to go make a small curved line above that letter C. Alright, so now we're going to do a diagonal line. So we've had curved lines and straight lines, short lines. I'm going to put my pencil at this point, and I'm going to connect it to this point. So once again, you can use a straight edge if you want to, otherwise you freehand and learn how to draw on your own. Make a diagonal line and connect to the end of this one. So it is a diagonal line, but it's a small diagonal, small slant. Alright, at the end of this here, I'm going to do a rectangle. Okay, now we're drawing the stopper of the skate. So I'm going to do a straight line going down here, then a small diagonal line, and then a short line going across. Alright, so we're using various lines. Next thing we're going to do, we're learning how to draw 3-dimensional, so there is a second wheel behind both front wheels. So I'm going to put a curve, and I'm going to follow this shape of the letter O. So that's the back wheel, and I'm going to do that on both sides. So go right here, curve it inside, and that is the back wheel behind. And then I'm going to do the little curve here also, and a little curve here also. So you can see that there's 2 wheels back here, 2 wheels in the front. Okay, we're learning how to draw 3-dimensional. So the next part is the back here where the ankle is. I'm going to put my pencil right here, and I'm going to go up and a slight curve. This is where the ankle is. And I'm going to go in, and then go straight up. Okay, that's the back end of the skate. Now I'm going to make a short line going straight across, and then I am going to go down, and then as I go down I am going to slightly slant and curve my line, and then you go back down and connect. Okay, now like I said, we're learning 3-dimensional, so this is the back end of the skate where your ankles are. You're going to make a short line, so you go down a little bit, 1/4 inch, go straight line across, and then you go down again, and we're going to follow this line again. So you're going to go down and start curving out, and you're going to connect right there. Alright, so we've had curved lines, straight lines, diagonal lines, short lines, long lines. Next, we're going to do some letter O's, which are geometric lines, circles. So I'm going to do 5 or 6 of them. I'm going to go down the skate. Make sure you pause if I'm going too fast. 5 or 6 of them, however many needs to go down. And then straight across, I'm going to make a circle again on this side. It's going to be slightly smaller because it's further back, but I'm going to make sure they're straight across each other like this, because the shoelaces or the skate laces are going to connect in a minute. And then this one you can't hardly see. Alright, so now the skate lace is going to go, I'm going to make a line, I'm going to curve it just a little bit. Connect each circle like that, and then this skate lace is going to come out from the top of the hole. I'm going to make a little wavy line so it looks like it's hanging loose, and a small rectangle at the end. You notice a little wax at the end of your your shoelaces. And that is your skate. So you go ahead and get your crayons or your color pencils. You can color it however you want. I used green, but make sure when you color you learn how to shade, so you do lights and darks. And there's your skate. Hopefully you had fun drawing this roller skate with lines and shapes. Please subscribe to my channel so you will see more weekly videos, and I hope you enjoyed learning with me today.